I mean, really at this point, as I said in the other video I made on it, I think Ubisoft's story, their fate is pretty much established. Somebody's gonna buy out a major stake in them, probably not totally, probably not a full buyout, but they probably go 50-50 or 51-49 or something with the Game Off family. And they take control of the company and restructure it and all that. I think that happens pretty much no matter what. Shadows, if it does really well, just postpones that. Probably pushes it to late next year or early to mid next year, maybe. But if the game does not perform really, 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 really well, then I think that we just see Ubisoft by the end of 25, like significantly change. Probably we'll see the acquisition, see the buyouts and all that. Really, all of it is going to come down to the Animus Hub, because that is the whole thing. That's the whole kit and caboodle for AC Shadows, for everything they're doing. Everything comes down to that Infinity Hub, because the hub is supposed to encapsulate the hub. It's supposed to have Shadows in here. It's supposed to have the Black Flag remake in here. It's supposed to have the multiplayer game in here. It's supposed to have individual little mini experiences, the mobile game, Jade. It's supposed to have all of this stuff sprinkled in it. And it's supposed to be a broad hub, but it's still not clear what the purpose is. It might be that they want you to be able to buy a skin in Shadows for one of the characters. And then that also applies to all of these other games. So if you have skins you really like, you can buy them and they carry across. That it's not personally for me. I don't care about skins that much, but I can see how somebody who likes getting their really fancy, cool, I don't know, mummy skin, makes them look like a mummy. I remember they had one of those in Origins. Maybe they want to bring that and be able to play with that skin in like an AC2 remaster or the AC1 remake or something. I don't know. But that's the only thing I can think of with the hub. The only reason they would do it this way. Because the other suggestion is that the hub is going to basically offer mini battle passes that are mostly free. A lot of them are free. They're just meant to kind of keep you playing, because they want you to have the hub downloaded and to be able to pop into Shadows and then, oh, it's Tuesday, I feel like the multiplayer game today. Play that for a day or two or a few hours and then go back over here and play the Black Flag remake. Like, that's kind of what their goal is. But that only really works as a company directive if it makes a lot of money. And nobody at this point knows what that hook is. Nobody knows how the hub is supposed to make them lots of money. And so if this hub ends up being a total flop, and my suspicion is maybe part of this Shadows delay is that they are revamping that because they realized they were not going to get away with really aggressive monetization there. So maybe they're just overhauling it. They're cutting a lot of that out. And it really is just going to be like a launcher, a more elaborate launcher. And if that's what they do, that might not be that intrusive, but I don't think that makes investors happy. Because again, I think investors will only be happy if they reveal this and it prints money. And if they reveal it and it's just kind of like a glorified launcher, I don't see how that fixes things for them. So we'll see.